Good morning, everyone. My name is Sarah Carlisle. I have a shop full of Heisey glassware, and today's segment is called Heisey Half Price Thursday. What I do is I take items from the shop and things that we find in the past week, put it on the table and sell it for 1/2 of the price that's on the tag. If you see anything you're interested in, I can combine multiple weeks of items into one box and then ship it out once it's finally full. So if you're ready, I'm going to give you my email address. It is sajacarl26@gmail.com. You can email me and I will respond with my phone number if you'd like it. So if you're ready, let's get started.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Half Price Thursday. I'm going to give you a quick little preview of what's on the table this morning. If you see anything at all you're interested in, you can call, text, or email. Just remember that calls and texts do come in quicker than emails do. Sarah has taken over the business, so you can contact Sarah, or if you don't have that information, you can contact me. We can combine several weeks of videos, like if you buy one item this morning, like a little nut cup, we won't ship it to you right away. We'll put it in a box, put your name on it. We can put several items in that box before we ship it to you. Have 3 shows I want to tell you about. The first one is the Fostoria Glass Show. It's coming up on June 7th, 8th, and 9th. On that Friday night preview, you can get in for $10 per person, and you don't have to register for the convention. So the next show, and it's Chuck Hill is running that show. If you have any questions, call Chuck. It's a great show. It's always sold out of dealers. Always a lot of opportunities there to buy every kind of glass you can imagine. Next, we have a Heisey show. It's coming up Friday, June 14th, and it's from 12 to 6. And Saturday, June 15th, it is from 10 till 2, and it's free admission to that show, so please come out and support that show. And the last one we have is a Cambridge show. Cambridge show is a week later than it normally is. It's usually the week after the Heisey show. This week it's 2 weeks after the Heisey show. You can see the preview there is going to be June 28th, which is a Friday night. Everybody can get into this show for $5 admission. You don't have to register for the convention. You just plop down your $5 to get in. And then on Saturday morning, we hope to see you at the Glass Dash. It starts at 7 o'clock. No glassware will be set out on the tables until the public comes in. Then everybody dashes for the glass. So we hope to see you at all 3 of those shows coming up. So if you're ready, Sarah, what we got coming up? First item.
First item today is a recessed panel candy jar with a great decoration on it. I believe this is a 3-pound candy.
I believe it is a 3-pound candy. It is a great decoration on there.
It's marked on the bottom. Really nice, pretty floral decoration around the top of the rim. Good gold on the finial, and it's $110.
$110. This is Half Price Thursday. Folks, you're going to get that jar for $55. What a bargain. Here we have a pair of Sanford candle holders. They measure about 7.5 inches tall, and the price on them is, read it off, Sarah.
$45.
$45. $22.50 after discount. I won't give you any more prices. You can figure them out for yourself.
Next, we have 2 old sandwich beer mugs. We have the smaller one, which is
8 ounces,
8
I believe.
And then we have the larger one that's
18 ounces, I think it's listed as. It's a big one.
Both marked on the bottom. The smaller one is 65, and the larger one is 75. We have 3 of these available.
One small one. Next, we have a grapefruit. It's one of those colonial pattern, has beautiful silver overlay decoration, large diamond H in the middle of the bottom. It says we have $6 each. We only have 1 of these.
Next, we have a Gayoso Peacock Etching Wine.
I believe it's Bob White.
Bob White.
Bob White, yes.
It's a little sun-colored.
Little bitty nicker on the top of it.
Itty-bitty nick on it, and it's $8.
$8. I believe this is a 341 Old Williamsburg handled jelly. It's got a little bit of wear to it. It's $4, marked in the center of the bottom.
Next, we have a book called Heisey by Imperial Glass Animals, and it's $10, so it's $20, so it's $10 after the discount.
All of our books today are going to be $10. It shows you pieces that have been reproduced in the Heisey molds by other glass companies. Good little reference to have.
Next, we have a Crystalite 2-handled bonbon, marked in the center, and it's $8.
Little bit of wear. Crystalite cigarette lighter. What this is a Crystalite candle holder. Other companies bought these. They put that cigarette apparatus in it. Show them the bottom of it, Sarah. They drilled a hole in the bottom, put a screw in to hold the cigarette portion on. Kind of hard to find, but a lot of people like them. $55.
Recessed paneled berry bowl.
Plain
panel recess.
Plain panel recess. Show them the side view on that, Sarah. You can see there's a plain panel, and then the panel down below it recesses in.
As nicks and roughness.
It's been used.
Good reference to have. It's $2.
$2. Alibi cocktail, titania etch, little nick on top, $5. Uh-oh, I didn't look this up, did you?
No.
Okay, here we have a Heisey tumbler. It's marked on the bottom. It has those little flutes going up the side of it. I'm sure it's a rare one, folks. How many we have?
2.
Have 2 of them, $15 each.
Here we have a syrup with cloister cutting on it. It's marked on both sides of the spout. It has a chip right there. It's worn on the inside. Handle is in good condition, but it's only $10.
$10. Hey, you buy that for the top and put it on one you've got if you don't have a top. 20th Century Crystal Fruited Soda. It's got a little bit of wear to it. Sarah's going to tell you how tall it is. It's $12. How many we have?
1.
1. A little bit less than 6 inches tall. All right. What is it, Sarah?
It's a decanter.
It's a decanter. What's the number on it?
17.
It's a number 17 handle decanter. This is probably one of my least favorite pieces Heisey ever made. It's cloudy right now, but hey, we'll stick it on the machine. We'll clean it for you. It's got a really deep mold mark there that Sarah can even get her fingernail in. It goes all the way around the piece. It's got mold marks in the handle. This is what I believe to be the original stopper. If you look inside the neck, it has not been ground in. The stopper has not been ground in. I think Heisey made these when they just made a terrible batch of glass. Didn't know what to do with it. They got out the mold for these and pumped these things out.
Stopper does have a chip on it.
Stopper does have a chip on it. What's the price on it?
$15.
$15. $7.50 after the discount. Buy it and you'll know what they look like.
Flamingo Twist Ice Bucket. Original handle. Good condition, $125.
Circle Pear tumbler. Gonna need a price on the, a height on this, Sarah. It's $35. It's in good condition. We only have one of these left. I think we sold all the damaged ones, and it's about 5 inches tall. Has a ground top on it. That's the way they're supposed to be. Ipswich goblet. 6 of them. 6 of these available. They're $15 a piece. You can take 1 or all 6.
Waverly Rose Etched Cruet. Original Heisey sticker.
Clean on the
Clean
inside.
on the inside.
Original stopper.
Good condition. $65. Mallard Wings Up. It is marked. Good condition. $55.
Glows under a black light. I hope.
Goose Wings Half. Good condition. $15.
We guarantee that mallard's going to glow under a black light. And if it doesn't, we'll pull one out of the shop that does. Here we have a Yeoman Creamer and Sugar. And everything has a little cutting on it. Show them the sticker on the bottom of this. Heisey sold their blanks to over 400 different companies, and they put decorations on them. This has original sticker on the bottom of it. Get that in focus. It says James Glass, cut and engraved. So another company bought this off of Heisey, put the decoration on it, left the Heisey mark on it, and then they sold it as their glass.
$15.
$15.
Pickle and Olive Ridgely Relish. There is roughness on the ends. $15.
$15. Buy it and use it. Here's a sanitary toothpick. It's the only toothpick that Heisey made that laid down. As Sarah indicated earlier, you grab the toothpick by the center of it, and that way it was sanitary because you didn't touch the end of it. A little bit of roughness around the base, and the price is $20.
Crystallite Signet Nut Cup.
Not Signet, just
Or
a swan
baby
nut cup.
swan.
Glad I'm not the only one that messes up, Sarah. All right, how many we have?
4 of them available.
4 of them available, all right.
$6 a piece.
Pineapple and fan handle custard or punch cup. They didn't make a pineapple and fan punch bowl, but they did make a punch cup. Turn it over on the bottom. It does have a ground bottom on it, and on that grind there's a couple minor little nicks on it. We have 2 available, $10 a piece, both in the same condition.
Here's one of the Peerless drink decanters.
Individual
Individual
drink decanters. Okay, here we go, folks. How much is it?
$20.
$20. Clean on the inside. Colonial mustard. Got a little nick or something on the base. Real minor little place. Marked on the center of the bottom. Original lid. What's the price? $5.
Next, we have 3 pieces of Tudor. The first one is a covered lemon, good condition, no damage. Both the lid and the base are marked. $45. Salt and pepper shakers in Tudor, clean on the inside. $45 for these as well. Tudor tumbler. I believe we have 8 of these available, and they are $15 a piece.
All right, here we have an old Queen Anne floral bowl. It's in good condition. Got a little bit of wear to it. Anyway, it's only $15. Shirley Dunbar book, 1896 and 1924. Really good book that Shirley Dunbar put out, and it's $20. Show them a few pages there. It's got a lot of the old patterns in it. It's really a great reference book. You'll love it. It's only $10 after discount. Here we have a centered handle sandwich plate. We're in Waverly. And if you look right there at that handle is actually a wave or a wave of water. It is not a dolphin. Some people say it's a dolphin handle. They're nuts. That's a wave handle. All right. Oh, what's the price, Sarah?
$45.
$45. Moving right along.
Groove and Slash. Butter.
Covered butter. You have to say it's a covered butter. All right, well, you gonna tell them a price or not? Let me see the price on that. Hold it still a second. It's $45, folks. She's got the giggles, so I'll do a couple here till she settles down. Orchid, creamer and sugar, Waverly, the table side. $5. $5 for the pair. Hey, we've got a lot of pairs. If you want 4 or 5 pairs of those for $2.50 a piece, we'll sell them all you want. Fruited cheese, Waverly, orchid etching on it, $15. Seahorse handled, cigarette jar and cover. Everything is in good shape on this. Price of it, $45. $65. I'm sorry, I thought everything was $45. Sunburst handle punch cup. They did make a punch bowl to go with this. How many do we have?
1.
Have one available, $15. Good condition. Lock it on a chain, custard cup. Didn't make a punch bowl, they made a punch cup, $30. Waldorf Astoria number 333 toothpick holder, good condition, $35. Pleat and panel flamingo creamer and sugar, absolutely terrible color on those. I don't think I've ever seen a piece of flamingo that the color is so terrible. Silver overlay decoration. It's not very pretty either. How much money we got on that set, Sarah?
$20.
How much?
20.
$20. $10 for the pair. Fancy Loop toothpick holder, emerald green. The only thing I found on it was a little nick on the base. Well, a little more than a little nick. It's got a chip out of the base. You might want to call it a chunk, but I call it a chip. $6. Fancy Loop shot glass. These are hard to find. Has fair gold on it. Has that variant pattern to it. Fancy Loop, $30. Now we have a hotel creamer and sugar. Sugar bowl's in great shape. The creamer does have some really nasty mold flaws to it. Not damaged, just mold flaws to it. Should have been a second, should have been thrown away, but hey, how much was the price on that, Sarah?
$8.
How much?
$8.
$4 on after the discount. Old Williamsburg wines. Each one of these is marked. We have 7 of them available. You can take one, you can take all 7. Price.
$8 each.
Are you ready to do a couple of them?
Oxford.
All right.
Cordial. $25.
Pattern.
Oxford.
Oxford.
Marked.
Marked. All right. See if you can do another one.
Saturn Cruet, clean on the inside, original stopper, $30. We have a Cabochon Cruet with Southwind cutting on it, clean, good stopper, $35.
Cabochon and Saturn both take the same stopper.
We have a Gazelle that's marked, fluoresces under a black light. We have mold marks that have fractures in them, right there at the...
Right there at the front of it. Has some little bitty fractures at the front.
But they're there.
Went right off of mold marks. $150. Glows yellow under a black light. Normally those things are hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Remember the pattern on this? I think it's called Ram's Pull. Flamingo. Good color on this. Hey, if you want to buy that creamer and sugar, you want to buy this so you can see a piece of good color. Hold that creamer and sugar. Look at that. Look at how horrible that. Hey, let's call that creamer and sugar amber. It looks more like amber and it's worth more money. Anyway, here's good color, ram's horn goblet. Only one available. Good top on it. Price.
$45. Oxford Claret with moon glow cutting on it. We have 8 available, and they're $15 each.
And these, we were at an auction, they had all of this Max Seidel cut stuff. They're signed right there. Max Seidel did put the Moon Glow cutting on these. None of them are signed with the moon, with his signature, but he did them.
Narrow flute covered candy. It has a decoration on it that's come off.
It's an enamel decoration, but I don't think they fired it on there because a lot of it has come off. How much the price?
$15.
15.
Queen Anne dolphin footed mint bowl with a floral cutting. $5.
Have 2 nut cups. In Sarah's left hand is a Queen Anne nut cup, $15. Got the indentations going all the way around it. In her right hand, oh, is that correct?
No, that's incorrect.
No, that's Queen Anne. Feel it. Look at it. It's got optics. It's got optics in it. That's Queen Anne. The other one's going to be Empress in her right hand. Real pretty little cutting on it, and that's $15. Just one of each?
One of each.
One of each. Okay, folks, this one has 2 functions. It's a narrow flute. It's either an individual cheese and cracker or an individual strawberry and confection. It's in catalogs 2 different places, and it's $65. Very unique piece.
Plantation 4-part relish. $65. We have a plantation creamer and sugar. $15 for the pair.
Plantation, flat bottom, flared iced tea. And if you look at the bottom of this, it's full of black carbon, which means, hey, this piece was carried out of the factory. Believe it or not, people would steal stuff out of those glass factories. And right off of the side of it here, you can see there's a little chip on the bottom, but that really doesn't matter. When they ground the bottom, they would have ground that chip right off of it. Anyway, here you go, folks. A stolen piece of Heisey, $50.
Double ribbon panel basket with the cutting on it.
Marked in the
In the center of the bottom, and it's $85.
We have one more book. This is Harold Willie's book. He put this out in about 1973. Hey, this one's signed by Harold. I think we have 5 of these books available. The first couple people will get a signed one. The people after that, hey, if you want it signed, I can kind of sign my own name in there if you want. Anyway, it's a nice book. Shows all these deep plates, shows some color. $20. Is that it? That's all, folks. If you see anything you're interested in, you can call, text, or email. And we'll see you another week from today for another edition of Half Price Thursday. Thank you very much, and goodbye.